At only 20 years old, young Mike Tyson achieved incredible feat of becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. His record still stands today. And he wasn't just winning, he was ending them in a heartbeat, leaving opponents terrified before the bell even rang. Millions of people watched him, not for entertainment, but for what little they could see of him. Out of fear that he might do them harm, the world fell in love with Mike Tyson, and the money followed almost instantly. But behind the seemingly magical knockouts, the incredible belts, the fame, there was a financial disaster that was causing headlines, and nothing could have been more evident than his bankruptcy, even as he was celebrated for his illustrious career. Growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, an area notorious for crime, poverty, and survival, Tyson was already dealing with harsh reality. As a child, he was small, often bullied, and full of anger. By his early teenage years, Tyson had already been arrested multiple times for crimes. A significant percentage of people who grew up around him never escaped the life they had been dealt, as most of them lived tragically short lives, and Tyson was heading down the same path. Unable to escape the world where danger and brutality permeated everyday life, he was on the verge of turning into the next big boxer. But then, one man changed everything, entering his life as a mentor. Kustamoto saw something else in Tyson. He was not a mere boxer. He saw a power imbalance that needed to be balanced. Kus taught Tyson discipline, building him a routine, instilling mental strength, and helping him avoid distractions. Kus effectively controlled every aspect of Tyson's life, turning him into an unstoppable force. Under Kustamoto guidance, Tyson transformed from a struggling, rough young man into an unbeatable force that conquered the world. His aggressive but calculated style was more effective than a charm or charisma that some believed was the key to his success, taking Tyson's life from nothing to everything in just a matter of years. With an impressive earnings totaling billions of dollars during his illustrious career, his story is one of unparalleled achievements and personal transformation. However, it's not just about material wealth, but about wisdom, education, and developing sound financial discipline. By the year 1985, Kustamoto passed away. This pivotal moment in history changed everything. Kus became the only person really in charge of Tyson. Without him, there was no rulebook, no structure at all. No one to really fight back, and people started to notice it. Suddenly, Tyson was surrounded by a crowd of people, businesses and management companies, professional advisors, friends and family members who said they were loyal, but many of them were just into his money. Any contracts he made were never clear. Deals he made didn't really make sense. Tyson admitted he almost never looked at his financial accounts. He relied on others wholeheartedly. That reliance turned out to be incredibly expensive. Tyson's lifestyle expanded rapidly. He bought multiple mansions all over the United States. Luxury cars filled his garages. Custom jewelry worth a fortune. Private planes. Constant parties. At one point, Tyson even had some exotic animals, like tigers. Not because it made sense, but he could. Tyson's monthly spending spanned more than $4 million. Every single month. Many people in their whole lives wouldn't even reach that amount. For Tyson, it was just another expense, and the money kept coming until it stopped. As years went by, Tyson's boxing career began to lose some of its sparkle. Losses increased. Training discipline got dimmer. Legal troubles started to surface. Suspensions kept him out of the ring. Time away made him lose some money, but the spending didn't change. This is where many wealthy athletes sometimes fail. They build a lifestyle based on maximum income, and they stay in that way, thinking it'll last forever. Tyson did exactly that. When income decreased, expenses stayed the same. Behind the scenes, money just vanished. Managers took big cuts. Legal battles drained their finances. Bad investments failed. Taxes kept piling up. Tyson didn't notice at first. There was still some money there, until suddenly it wasn't. In 2016, Mike Tyson got into bankruptcy, despite making hundreds of millions of dollars. He was reportedly in debt for more than 20 million. Homes were lost. Assets were all sold. The empire just disappeared. For many people, this would be the end of the story. But Tyson survived. He started building his life again slowly, not with boxing, but with honesty. In later interviews, Tyson admitted he took full responsibility. He didn't blame anyone else. He didn't blame his fame. He blamed himself. He once said, "I was a master at spending money, but not at keeping it." Mike Tyson's story isn't just about boxing. It's about what happens when success arrives so soon and discipline arrives too late. Money doesn't protect you. Your fame doesn't protect you. Only your own control can.